To Notes from the Sanctuary. I'm Véronique.
And I'm Paola.
And we're learning to live a better, gentler life, and we want you along for the ride.
Yeah, so that's cool. So this time we're starting episode 7.3. Yes, the energy of receiving.
Which is a really good one because I think a lot of people are awkward with receiving.
Yeah, and we talked about last episode, like, what it feels like to, like, grip something. Yes. So I feel like it kind of melds, right? What it feels like to receive, and are we gripping? Are we letting it? Like, how does it work?
Yes. And this episode kind of picks up right where we left off.
Exactly.
And it just asks the next honest question. When something you want actually shows up, can you let it land? A lot of people wanting comes easily, but receiving less so.
Yeah.
I really find that there's not many people in the middle. Some people are just like really, really like easy to receive, and other people are very awkward with it.
Yeah. And I think it's also like maybe people aren't used to it. Like, are we not giving enough? That's another question. I don't know. So we don't have enough practice doing it. Or is it just like,
I think a lot of us have been raised to be very grateful, which is wonderful. True. But at the same time, it might make us awkward with receiving, right? When we're always told like, oh, make sure you tell so-and-so thank you, which I mean is a really good thing. It's not like a bad thing at all. Like we've talked about gratefulness, super important.
But we need to be able to receive too.
Yeah, but I think maybe that if we're doing this without also like keeping in mind that the receiving is not what we're not like kind of apologizing for having received, basically. Like we're just grateful, we're just thanking. And I think maybe a lot of us have that kind of problem with that distinction.
Yeah. And I think we also are told like, oh, you're very privileged, like don't ask for more, or like, you've already got enough. So what happens when you do receive more, right? There's that like guilt.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's again that balance, right, of understanding our privilege without minimizing or, I don't know, like making us uncomfortable when we receive. Because
and your needs too, right?
Yeah.
Because, it's nice to give, but I think there's always, we want that balance. We want to be able to receive. And if you're always giving, okay, you're pouring into someone else's cup, it's nice to have your cup poured into as well.
Yes. And like, I find myself very often if I get a compliment, and I'm trying to change that.
Okay.
So I don't deflect it as much as I used to.
Yeah, same.
But for the longest time, when I got a compliment, I would get so awkward about it, and I would be like, oh, but, it wasn't that big of a deal, or, oh, I'm not really this, or, oh, it's not as good as it seems,
or like, oh, yeah, I bought it so place, and it's like, well, no, just take it, say thank you, and just, like, feel it, like, it feels nice, so, yeah.
So when something, we're going to go right into the question.
Let's do it.
Yeah. When something good happens to you, what's your first instinct? To enjoy it or to explain it away?
I explain it away. Actually, to others, I explain it away, but I think internally I enjoy it. Like, I think there's two processes in my body because I love, like, for example, when someone spoils me, I love being spoiled. Like, I'm just like, yay, internally, like, super happy. Like, baby Paola is like, yay. But then, like, it's like, oh, yeah, they're doing this because, so-and-so, I did this for them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or like,
or you're like, oh,
I deserve it because I worked so hard.
Yes, I earned this from doing this, or I earned it from doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I feel actually probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because, yes, I do love being spoiled, too.
Yeah.
I'm not spoiled enough. You see, wanting is easy.
It's very easy. It comes. We're very vocal, We will say, hey, spoil me.
Yeah. But yes, I'm very happy to receive.
Yes.
I always think, oh, I'm so lucky. But then if like I have to tell someone about it for some reason or another, I do get very like almost defensive. Like almost like I have to like show why
you received
deserved it. Yeah.
And I think that goes back to like, well, you know, we are privileged, but I still deserve it. Like, you know, like this is mine. Like almost like gripping it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, no. Don't judge me for having this nice thing. I deserved it. Yeah, yeah. And so, is there a compliment, gift, or piece of help you've turned down recently that you actually wanted?
So actually, I tend to do this a lot about food, which is odd. So sometimes we'll be like at events or parties and people will be like, oh, do you want this like really fancy drink? And I'm like, oh, it's fine. I'll just have water.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's like, I know how hard it is to host sometimes. So it'll be like, I'm going to give them less work. But I know sometimes when you're a host, you're like, I want to make you these like fancy things, right?
It's like I prepared all of this
exactly,
stuff.
Like take it, accept it. So I recognize it and I don't know why I do it. Because I see the other side, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I do that a lot. The saying no thank you for something.
Yes.
And then like thinking, but I wanted that.
Yeah, like that actually looked really good.
Like, why did I say no?
Yeah, or like someone accepts it instead of me, and I'm like, oh, actually, can I change my mind? Can I change my answer, please?
I don't want to. Yeah. I think, and compliments especially.
Compliments are hard.
Yeah. Like I verbally am accepting them more. In my mind, I'm still like kind of like, oh, like uncomfortable with it.
What my issue is with compliments is that if someone compliments me on something, I'm like, after I receive the compliment, I'm very aware that I received it. So I find I act differently. So either because I'm self-conscious about whatever it is they complimented me.
Like you got to make sure that you're like that.
Exactly. Yes. Or that I'm like, I continued to do whatever it is that I did that I was complimented at. So it's my natural, like it's not my natural, like automatic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I don't like.
No.
So don't compliment me.
I'm not sure if that's how it works.
I know. I think it's just a me issue.
Where do you think the discomfort with receiving comes from? Well, I think we kind of touched
on that.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's definitely, I think, the privilege, right? And being mindful of others and what we have and what they have, or, you know.
I have a lot of, what will they think?
Yeah. If I eat too many sweets or
like, they're going to think I'm greedy or they offer it, but I'm still going to be like, like.
I don't want to be a glutton in their home.
Yeah. And then like, you also like, you know, when you're living in a very international city and stuff, you're aware that different cultures offer very differently.
Yeah.
And so, you know, often with other cultures, they will offer things they don't actually mean to give you.
Yeah.
And so there's a little bit
or that they don't really have a lot of either.
Yeah. Like you got this like kind of like trying to balance it. Like in like the Persian people have Taarof, which is like basically they offer something 3 times, and if they offer it 3 times, then you can accept it, because then they mean it.
Okay.
And, you know, like, I keep that in mind, and I'm always wondering kind of like, okay, well, that's kind of official with, you know, certain cultures, but what about other cultures? They might offer things they don't mean to.
Yeah, to be honest, that's the first I've heard of that, and that actually makes sense. I feel like everyone should have an unwritten rule like that, because then it would be easier to manage through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find it easier to give than to receive? And why do you think that is?
Oh my God, I'm such a giver. I love giving. I don't know what it is. Like, I like teaching people things. I like giving people things. You know, like, I like making people feel comfortable.
I love giving.
Yeah.
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 It's, I'm not even sure why. Like, I mean, there is, like, because a lot of the stuff I do, I feel that if I look deeply, there's, like, a kind of a selfish like reason behind it.
Well, because it makes you feel good.
Yeah, but other than feeling good, I don't know if there's anything deeper.
But
like,
I think why does it make you feel good is the question.
Because I love making people happy.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to see if there's like a deeper as I'm thinking about it.
No, I think like I just like, I don't know. I'm someone that's pretty easy to make happy, and I feel like I kind of want to spread that.
Yeah. And I know, like, I'm thinking
like happiness is contagious too.
It definitely is. And thinking back to what is it, the 5 receiving love languages, 5 love languages. Like, one of them is actually, I love receiving gifts from my partner.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a giver than anything else. Like, I give. So
yeah, me too.
That's how
But I like receiving too. I just awkward with it. Like, but I like it. Actually, with the 5 love languages, I feel like they all apply to me. Like,
yeah, I think so too. And it's just different degrees, right?
Yeah.
They may not all be equal, but in some way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, 2 things people often merge is believing that something is possible and believing that you personally deserve it. A person can hold both an open mind and a closed door at the same time without realizing it.
Okay.
I
feel like that makes sense, because even if you believe it's possible, you may not believe that it's possible for you because you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Right? Or vice versa.
Or like maybe you think you deserve it, but you feel that you're not someone who will somehow get it. I don't know. Like you feel
like it's not achievable.
It's not for you. Like, you know, like you think, well, I don't have the follow through to actually make this happen. Like, I know that it's possible. I know that technically if it's possible for other people, it's possible for me too. But I don't have the follow through, so I'll never get it.
That makes sense.
Right? Because when we're talking about manifestation, I'm basically manifesting that.
Yeah, you need to believe that it's going to happen, right?
But I have the follow through.
And actually continue to put the work into it. Yeah.
I have the follow through.
Tell yourself. I was actually telling a girlfriend in the mirror, I'm like, you need to believe it first. So I read somewhere, or I saw someone somewhere, it's some people, what they'll do is they'll stand in front of a mirror and tell themselves, like, multiple times, I think up to 3 times, whatever statement, like, I can do this, or like, let's say if you have self-esteem issues, like, I am beautiful, I am capable, all these things, and then your body actually, your mind, body, soul start to actually believe it because you're manifesting it out loud, but you're seeing yourself say this.
Yes.
So it's like actually reality.
So another thing, I've been like advised to do something similar where I record my voice on my phone saying, you know, I love myself, and tell myself all of the things I love about myself, and then you play it, and apparently something about hearing your own voice saying it becomes kind of like your mind saying it.
Huh. I'm going to try that.
I've been meaning to try it, and I keep on forgetting. It just came back up.
I might try it exactly tonight. Ha 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 ha. Some witchy stuff.
Do you believe good things are possible in general, but somehow not quite for you? Like, what's a belief about your own worth that might be quietly blocking something you want?
Yeah. So I tend, like, you know this, I tend to push myself a lot and like set goals and lists and all these things. So for me, I believe that good things are possible for me if I work hard enough. Because I'm working for something, I'm manifesting something, I'm putting the work in for something.
Yes.
So because I'm doing that, I'm manifesting it, automatically good things do come to me. But what happens when I don't put in the work and they still come for me? And that's where I'm like, awkward about it. Because I'm like, hold on, where did you come from? Why are you so amazing to me? And like, did I do something in my past life that like... But I don't know, right? Yeah. So it's kind of awkward that way.
No, I think that, you know, I think a lot of us might have like 2 different voices in our head too. That the one that says that we're worth everything. Yeah. And the one that says, no, you're not.
Yeah.
So, like, depending on who's louder at the moment, I think that could definitely be a thing where, like, you might feel kind of unworthy of receiving something. I also think, like you said, that I blanked out.
Working hard, manifesting.
Yes, working hard. I also,
There you go.
I also think that a lot of people feel that they have to have done something to deserve it. So it's not just like I'm a good person, so I deserve it, or I've done a lot of, general good in my life, therefore I deserve this unrelated thing. A lot of people think that to deserve something, you have to work towards it, and you have to,
it doesn't just come to you.
It just doesn't come to you, and if it comes to you, it's not really yours. Like, you can't really accept it.
Yeah.
So, like, going into astrology, when I was looking at my boyfriend's birth chart, it said that about him, and it made so much sense. Where, he feels that he has to work hard
to get what he wants,
to be able to even just like be worthy of what he wants, right?
That's tough. Worthiness is a whole other thing, right? Because what if you don't get what you aim for or what you want? Does that reduce your worth? And I think for some people, the answer is yes.
Yeah, some people might.
And that's debilitating, because then that can be depressing, right? Because even if you're working so hard, you don't get maybe to the level that you want, and then...
Yeah, no, it's true, because if you're like, definitely if you're associating your worth with your work, and if your work doesn't give you what you would think it would give you, then all of a sudden that affects your worth.
Yes. Yeah. And that's
not good. That's not good.
I recommend
no
changing.
Detach that.
Yeah, that's not good.
So what would it feel like to receive something fully without earning it first? That kind of really ties in with that.
To receive something fully without earning it? I mean, see, that's tough, because I really struggle with that. I struggle a lot. Like, I feel almost like nervous or awkward, like, did you... Is it me? Did you mean to tell me that? Because in my head, I'm like, well, hold on. Do I actually deserve it? Because I didn't put any work into it. So I find it takes me, like, I'll take it. I'm like, okay, thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
But then, like, natural me won't come out until, like, if it's a constant thing, until later. And I'm like, oh, okay, I feel comfortable in this. This is just life. I can accept it. And now I can be normal me. But it's like, it takes time, I think.
Yeah. I think that it's actually a really interesting question, because I was going to say, I feel that I'm okay to receive something without earning it, but then again, by saying that, like,
you felt weird?
Well, just by saying that, it means kind of like I feel like I didn't earn it, and therefore, am I really comfortable with it if I'm saying that I didn't earn it? Like, I don't know. Because, like, I think, no, there is guilt, though. There is guilt with receiving when you haven't earned.
Yeah, because then why am I getting this, right? I didn't do anything for it.
And there's a lot of, like, you have earned it, but you haven't earned it in the way that society tells you should have earned it. Let's say, like, for example, child support.
Oh, yeah. Or any type of disability or...
So, like, like, that money goes towards taking care of the kids. Yeah. It's like, almost a full-time job. You're taking them to all of their appointments. You're doing,
pick up, drop off.
Yeah, you're doing everything.
Food.
And you get child support. And there's a bit, like, for some people, for me, there is guilt with it.
Because you're like, I didn't do anything other than birth my children.
Yeah, like, I'm taking care of my kids. I would with or without it, but, I would really struggle without it. So
it's a nice thing to have for sure.
Yeah, so, but yeah, there's definitely that feeling of not having earned it. I think that's actually a really good example of that.
And do you feel like that happens like all the time when you're getting it, or only at the beginning and then you get used to it? Like, is there a time aspect to this as well?
Just whenever I think too hard about it, I guess.
Okay, so don't think about it.
It's that easy. I mean, now I kind of like, remind myself of how I earned it, but at the same time, it's still wanting to have earned something.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, I'm paying like all of these kids' expenses, and
I think,
I'm
yeah. And I think there is a softness maybe in accepting that we can receive things without necessarily earning them. Like,
no, I think
because if we reframe what earning means, right?
Mm-hmm.
If earning means me as a human being for existing, I earned it, then I earn all the great things that come to me, all the good things that come to me just for existing and being who I am.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's just reframing that in a different way.
No, I like that. So receiving isn't only mental. This part looks at what actually happens physically, like the urge to brace, to shrink, to get busy the moment something good is offered, and what it might take to let the body soften instead. So what does your body do when someone offers you help or kindness?
I think I panic a little bit because I'm like, okay, I actually don't know what I can ask you to do.
Oh, yes, I get that for sure.
Yeah. I may be super busy. So like, actually this happened the other week. I have this like running list of things that I would like to do today, but I don't always get them done. And it's like 20 things long. And one week it was like 30 things long. Ooh. And I was so overwhelmed because it was just like things like, arrange the pillows, but I hadn't gotten around to that because I need to do the laundry. Anyway, right? Little things that just like build up, and they're probably like little tasks. And my partner was like, I see you're very overwhelmed. How can I help you? And I was like, I don't know. I'm trying to do things. Ah, la, 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 la. And then he's like, let me just see your list.
Yes, I was just going to say, you have a list, so it's so easy for you.
He's like, let me just see your list. I'm like, okay. So I just gave him my list, and I walked away, and he's like, okay, I just did 5 things on your list. And it felt so good, but actually being able to tell him like what it is, I panicked.
Yes.
Because that's another thing to add to my list.
Exactly. That's actually something that a lot of women complain about. They say that like when they want to get help around the household, they have to still direct their partner as to what needs to be done, and that
can they just do it?
That direction is yet another
thing on the list.
But in your case, you have a list prepared,
so I can just
really good.
Do
yes,
this,
that works.
Please do.
Just leave it somewhere visible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I actually like that, and I told him this actually really helped me because I felt my nervous system very activated. Yes. So afterwards, when it was shorter, I think it was like 10 things left. I'm like, okay, we're okay now. We can go chill. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's actually really good. I feel like I'm so disorganized. I don't know if I can do a list, and it's like so rare that I have someone offer me to help. But when I do,
you're like,
I freeze because it's like, well, yes, I need help, but I don't know what I need help with.
Exactly.
Like, I do know
Come back
that
to
I
me
need
later.
help. Like, I do know that I need help, but I don't know. Like I can't stop to think about what I need help with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just do something you feel like will help me. Period.
Have you noticed yourself getting busy or distracted right when something good is about to land?
I feel like this is a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to think about it because I feel like I do this. But I don't know if it's consciously or subconsciously, because after working so hard at something, you pause and I do something else or get busy or get distracted, and then it finishes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, okay, nice.
Yes. I could see that for sure. When something good is about to land.
Yeah.
Like, I do feel that, but for me, it's almost like a way to manage, like, my impatience.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you literally intentionally distract yourself.
Yes, because otherwise I'll be like, I can't wait for
exactly whatever it is
thing that is about to happen.
Yeah. Or like, my package is coming. Okay, do something else.
Yes. Oh my God, too many packages lately.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
I've been buying all these beads. I'm like, I gotta stop. Is there a place in your body where you feel most open and one where you feel most guarded? I guess we'll say like most open to receiving, I guess.
Yes, I think so. Like, I think my brain is guarded because I think that's where I'm like, hold on, what are you doing? But I think my heart receives.
I feel like I'm almost the opposite.
Oh.
Because my brain totally will be like, yeah, no, accept this, receive this.
Okay, yeah.
And in my heart, I get that panic, like,
oh,
I
yeah.
don't know how to receive
yeah.
it. Like, I don't know, like, but I feel my brain is telling me, like, no, like,
it's fine, you're fine.
Accept this, like,
okay. Well, that's a very different way. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I get this panic of like, but how?
I don't know what to do.
All right, let's close this episode by making receiving practical and low stakes.
Okay.
Not a grand gesture. It is small, repeatable moments. Compliment taken without deflection. Oh, deflection. That's
Yeah.
Help accepted without over-explaining. Well, yeah, all things that
we do.
Yeah. Who in your life is easy to receive from, and what makes them different? Oh.
So this is something that I learned. I find it now very easy to receive from my partner because, so long story short, my previous relationship, there was nothing to receive because they didn't have the capacity to give. And now this partner is very, like, he'll be like, okay, I see you're not feeling good, or I hear you're not feeling good. I'm picking you up. Like, I'm going to princess you. What do you need? Do you want to go get ice cream? We'll go get ice cream. Like, let's go. Little things like that. And I'm like, okay. Okay.
That's nice.
And now I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Before I would be like, no, it's fine. Like, we'll make dinner. Like, whatever.
I don't want to be in pain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or no, like, don't pick me up. I'll drive. Like, things like that. But now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm still not there with my partner. I'm always like, oh no, I don't want to be another, yet another thing on your to-do list.
Yeah. But it's also, you guys are long distance. Yeah. So it's like that, you don't, no, it's a different...
harder time to get adjusted to it.
To that. Because it took me a while, V. Like, at first, I was 100% like, no, like, I'll just meet you, right? But then I got more and more comfortable. I'm like, like, this is safe. Like, it's a safe space. So it became normal. Like, my nervous system was no longer panicking in that sense, like, I don't deserve this.
I'm not sure if I feel completely safe to receive from anyone. I think, like, the closest would be my mom.
Okay.
But I still feel, like, awkwardness around it. Like, I still feel that, oh, you shouldn't have, like, but...
Thanks.
Sometimes, like, you should have. I'm happy to have received it. I don't want to say, like...
like, love you, thanks.
Yeah. But that's the closest, I think.
Okay.
Like, I think I get over it the fastest.
Yeah.
I can ask for help with my mom.
Then that means you feel safe. But, I mean, ideally, be your partner. Because that's the family you choose.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's the way I always think about it. Like, God forbid, like, our moms will not always be there with us. It'll be a long time from now, 100 years, of course.
Of course.
But, our partner and our friends are the family we choose. So we should feel, in theory, maybe not as safe, but close enough.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah. And I don't know that that's, like, part of a whole, like, broader thing we need to work on.
Yeah.
Just, like, because, with the long distance and the...
That's probably the biggest challenge. Yeah.
And all of that, it's not been, like, a very normal relationship.
Yeah.
I think, like, with my friends, I'm trying to think, like, I do have some friends that are very giving.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have problems accepting, but I do find myself looking right away for something to give back. So it's not fully like...
a full, I'll take it, thank you.
But it's nice, though, to also give back. Like,
I would say so.
It's hard because it's like I shouldn't feel obligated.
Yes.
And the fact that I feel kind of obligated is probably like, that's on me, like that's an issue. But the fact that I do it is probably good.
Yes.
It's just, the reasons.
A bit of both, a bit of a balance is needed there.
What would change if you treated receiving as a skill? I like that, instead of a personality trait.
I mean, that's what I feel like we're doing a little bit, because we know that we're lacking in this. Mm-hmm. So I think that if you did switch that perspective, becoming it a skill, it would be more, I'm able to work on this, rather than just accepting, oh, this is who I am and that's it, walk away.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's the difference. Like, if something is a personality trait, well, that's who I am. I can then change it.
No, even like personality traits, like, you can work on them if it's something that you don't like about yourself.
Fair.
You shouldn't work on your personality if it's something someone else doesn't like about you. But if it's something that you don't like about yourself. But I think like the skill just feels a lot more tangible, I guess, as something you can change. Like it feels like almost like you can practice.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to practice. Yeah.
All right, so people will give us things because we're practicing receiving now.
Exactly. Thanks so much. Open. Great.
All right, I think it's time for our listener takeaway.
Yeah, so I was trying to think about like what we could do for like a little takeaway, and I think it's going to be homework.
Okay.
Because we're talking about like even when we were our discussion, we were thinking about like what are some things that we've received lately, or that we haven't, or we struggled, or anything like that, or who do we receive well from or not. So some practice, take some time today, either like journal about it, think about it, reflect on it, whatever it is that works for you, and think about one good thing from this week and actually land without minimizing it. So really sit in it, think about why it was a good thing, what it felt like, where you felt it in your body. Either say it out loud, write it down, and just exactly as it happens. Like, don't make it, well, I worked hard, so I received this. No, what is a good thing that happened? And write it all down.
I'm just wondering, like, this kind of really, like, goes into gratefulness in a completely different way. Because when we think of gratefulness, we don't necessarily think of it in a, I'm worthy of receiving type of way. It's almost like we're almost thinking of it in a way of like,
I've already received.
But like the idea of like gratefulness with sitting into it without an explanation of why you should have received it, that's a whole different level of gratefulness. And I think like when we're talking about manifestation and all of that, that's a much stronger, more powerful gratefulness.
I think so, because it opens you to the fact that we're not here to change things. We're here to receive and accept things almost, right? So gratefulness, the way I see it, it's being okay with the way life is, being grateful with what we receive and the way
it's just like when we talk about gratefulness, we often think more of like, oh, I'm so grateful, maybe I didn't earn this, but I still received it, or I'm so privileged, so I'm grateful, or things like that. And when we tie it in with this, and this kind of like, I feel that all of a sudden gratefulness becomes a lot broader. Like a lot stronger.
I think so.
I like it.
Yeah, journal about it, think about it, because even just thinking about this now, clearly it has our internal brain thinking and moving, so I invite you to do the same. Yeah, so thank you for joining us today and staying open through this topic, because sometimes it can feel more vulnerable than it sounds.
Yeah, I found that.
Yeah, the act of receiving and explaining why we struggle to receive, and so So next week we're still kind of in the same chapter, but it's going to be our final episode in the chapter, so it's exciting. So we're moving from insight more into practice. So that'll be really fun.
Yeah, no, that's great, because we've like talked so much about like everything around manifestation, but we haven't really like talked about actually manifesting,
actually doing it. So this will be a full circle moment here.
All right, so, and you don't have to chase everything. Sometimes you just have to open your hands. See you next week, and until then, let something good come in.
Bye.